Former President Trump's influence is being put to its biggest test yet in today's primary elections. Wyoming Congresswoman Liz Cheney is Trump's biggest Republican critic, and she is vowing to fight on even if she loses today. Chief Washington correspondent Jonathan Karl has the latest.
Today's election in Wyoming is a primary battle unlike any other. Liz Cheney is the most outspoken and most effective critic of Donald Trump in the Republican Party. And voters here in Wyoming seem set to remind her that out here, this is Trump's party.
There's a visceral hatred, and this is going to drive people to the polls.
Cheney, Wyoming's sole representative in the House, has made this a referendum on the truth, calling out Trump's lies about the 2020 election and vowing she'll fight to make sure he never holds office again.
America cannot remain free if we abandon the truth. The lie that the 2020 presidential election was stolen is insidious.
Cheney is helping to lead the House Select Committee's investigation of January 6th and Trump's efforts to overturn the election.
Tonight, I say this to my Republican colleagues who are defending the indefensible. There will come a day when Donald Trump is gone, but your dishonor will remain.
But Wyoming backed Trump in 2020 by his widest margin of any state. He beat Joe Biden here by nearly 44%. Cheney faces Harriet Hageman, an attorney and former Cheney supporter who once rebuked Trump, but now she repeats Trump's lies about the stolen election. Trump endorsed Hageman earlier this year.
Liz, you're fired. Get out of here. Get out of here.
She has also deployed her father, perhaps Wyoming's most famous political figure, former Vice President Dick Cheney. In a campaign ad, the elder Cheney hit back hard at Trump.
He's a coward. A real man wouldn't lie to his supporters.
And John Karl joins me live now for more on this. John, Liz Cheney has sort of become the face of the anti-Trump movement in the Republican Party. So how significant would it be if she loses today?
She sure has become that face. I mean, if you look at these January 6th hearings, she is, of course, the vice chair, but in a way, she's more than that. She has led the effort among Republicans to establish the truth of what happened on January 6th and Donald Trump's role in that and his efforts to overturn the election. How significant would it be? Well, I mean, just think about that. Wyoming, Donald Trump beat Biden here by almost 44 points. This is literally the state that he won by the largest margin of any state in the union. So on one hand, it would not be all that surprising that Donald Trump coming in and throwing himself into a primary race like this, it's not that surprising that the person he supports would win. And in another way, it kind of solidifies Liz Cheney's position as a Profile in Courage, and she did win a Profile in Courage award. You know, a Profile in Courage means you're willing to sacrifice something to do what is right, and she has been clear all along that she thinks that doing what is right in this case is far more important than her political career.
Now, John, Cheney has pledged to do everything she can to ensure that the former president never gets anywhere near the Oval Office again. So what are her next steps, either in office or out, depending on how this election goes?
Yeah, she told me bluntly last year that her primary goal is to make sure, as you said, that he never gets close to the Oval Office again. And then she added, and to ensure that he never gets the Republican nomination again. And if he does get the Republican nomination, to ensure that he never becomes president again. Now, that raises the obvious question of would she run for president herself? I've asked her that on multiple occasions, as you might imagine, and she has been quite open that it is something that she is considering doing. Of course, challenging Donald Trump in a Republican primary in Wyoming, it may be impossible. Challenging him on a national level is also incredibly difficult, and he's managed to vilify her among Republican rank and file. So that would certainly be an uphill battle, but I would not be surprised to see her run for president.
It would be an interesting race to watch, that's for sure, John Karl. Thank you.
Yes.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.